A few years ago, when my depression boiled over, I got to a point where I couldn't see the value of my life, I couldn't see the value of what I was adding into my children's life. And I started to convince myself that I'm better off, my family is better off without me. So you get to that point where you start to imagine that, yes, if you're not there, they'll heal, they'll feel better, but they will recover. And then when they recover, their life will be better off. And I made the decision to take my own life. I planned it down to the absolute key that my wife would know exactly where to find everything, my file, everything was planned out. And again, thankfully the Lord intervened. I'm not going to go into that story because that's a long one, but the Lord intervened and I'm here today and I'm grateful for it. My life has never been the same since, and in hindsight, it was a good thing. The fact that mental illness isn't being spoken about in society is a massive issue. It's a massive issue in my life. It doesn't care who you are. It's a pandemic. We're all worried about COVID. I couldn't care less about COVID. It's mental illness is scary. Just to give you some facts, we lose 800,000 people per year to suicide. 800,000. It means that one person every 40 seconds takes their own life. Think about the time that we've been here since we were open. 40 seconds. The scary part is even worse because for every person that commits suicide, I say successfully, but please, not successfully, it's not a success, but any person who actually achieves their result, there's 20 who try. That's one every 2 seconds takes their own life or attempts to take their own life. It is the 10th biggest cause of death worldwide. Why are we talking about this? We're talking about COVID, we're talking about load shedding, we're talking about all these other pandemics, but the silent killer is right here in this room. Your husband, your son, your teenagers, you could have it, and you don't even know about it. So today I'm going to be looking at a few different principles, Christian-based principles, that have changed my life and helped me to thrive as an entrepreneur, as a